Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be more of a lifestyle type video, so if you're expecting something beauty related, this video may not be for you, but I just wanted to really just speak from the heart today. I don't really have anything planned as such. I have an idea of what I'm going to talk about, but I don't really have it, planned, which could be a good thing or a bad thing, but I just really wanted to speak from the heart. So let's start from the beginning. I'm going to go back like 2 years ago. So I've discussed this before on my channel. I told you guys that I was feeling really stuck in my life. I was working in retail, even though I had a good beautician's job. I was doing eyebrows in Benefit. I was still working in retail. So I had, the tough retail hours, no Christmas, crappy holidays, crappy days off, working Sundays, late nights, you know the drill if you have, worked in retail. And don't get this twisted, there's nothing wrong with retail. I worked in retail for 10 years and some people are just made for retail and some people are not. And for me, I was for the majority of my life. I actually really enjoyed retail. To a certain point. I started in fashion. I was assistant manager. Every day was different. I was invited to different events. When I was working in Oasis, actually it was an amazing experience. Got to do a lot of fashion styling. I got to do a lot of merchandising, putting outfits together and things like that. I actually really did enjoy it. And then I wanted to get back into beauty, so I moved on from Oasis and went to Benefit, where I was doing what I was trained to do, which is beauty and waxing and tinting and all that good stuff, which I did really enjoy for the first 2 years. And then I got to a point in my life again where I'm like, right, I'm feeling stuck, I need to move on. This is not where I want to be. I had absolute enough of retail. I want to get out of retail, but what do I do next? Any other options that I thought of all came back down to retail, and I was like, oh, I kind of had enough of retail, but at the same time it was like my comfort zone, my little safety net. So the thought of doing something completely different also scared the absolute crap out of me. But I needed to make a change, and at that point in time, 2 years ago, I found network marketing. I started my own business, which I absolutely adored. I still do. Don't get it twisted. But it was a new venture. It was exciting, fresh. Really enjoyed it. Building up a customer base, having amazing customer reviews, working with incredible products. And I put my hand to my heart and say the products that I work with are truly incredible, and I love them. But again, a year down the line, I turned 29 in April, and again I just started having a nervous breakdown. I'm like, not where I want to be financially in my life. I feel stuck when I get out of retail. I was really stressed out, and my confidence had gone down. I had no motivation for YouTube, and I just wasn't myself anymore. Literally up in a heap, guys. I didn't know what I was doing, where I was going, and that was really scary for me. Actually, I had a really good conversation with this lady who called me. She was a motivational speaker, and she had worked with Drake and a few other celebrities doing affirmations before they go on stage. And this lady was just a breath of fresh air. When she rang me, I was like, oh my god, you're amazing. She just changed my mood, my energy. I can't explain it. She just so much positivity, and I'm like, it was just an amazing feeling to talk to someone like that. And I felt a bit positive when I came off that phone call. But weirdly enough, as soon as I got off that phone call, a friend of mine that I hadn't spoken to in months texted me about a job opportunity that was just absolutely perfect for me. And truth is, I probably wouldn't have gone for it, only because of how I was feeling on my birthday, and then because of that phone call as well. So long story short, I went for the position, sent in my CV, got an interview, an audition with the salon, and I got the job. And that's when things finally started to change. Having that kind of freak out on my birthday was really scary, but if it wasn't for that moment that made me talk to people, I probably wouldn't have made that decision to move jobs. So that was just one decision that completely changed everything for me. So that's my first tip. If you are feeling stuck in a situation and you feel like you don't know where to go next, you don't know what to do, my best advice to you is to sit down and talk to someone, whether it's you know, a parent, a family member, a friend, a stranger, a YouTuber, myself, whoever it may be. Just sit down and talk to someone, and it might just mean, you know, changing jobs. It might, you know, maybe it's a toxic kind of environment that you're in. Maybe you need to leave, you know, let some negative people go in your life, you know, distance yourself from certain people. It could be certain things like that, but you need to put yourself first. And that's, you know, the biggest step really, is just putting yourself first and doing what's best for you and not for anyone else. And second of all, I think personal development is so important. So take 15-20 minutes every evening or every morning, YouTube motivational speeches or, you know, personal development, do a bit of meditation. Meditation is great for calming you down, and I know some people still have like a negative image of meditation. You just picture, you know, some crazy person on the beach going because that was me. But I was actually introduced to meditation through a friend, and it's actually really relaxing. And you know, it can be just as simple as searching you know, meditational music on YouTube and just lying back, closing your eyes and just listening to that music, just shutting your brain off for 5 to 10 minutes, and that will just de-stress you and clear your mind and help you think more clearly as well. So as well, if you are quite driven, quite motivated, you know, you're quite entrepreneurial, you want to do something but you don't know where to go, if you want to talk to someone about, you know, moving forward and what you want to do, I'd highly recommend looking into a life coach. I know there is some ridiculously priced life coaches out there, but you can find someone in your local area that is, you know, quite a reasonable price, that can help you, kind of like a, you know, career guidance. If you're in school, actually, you have a great opportunity there because you can talk to your career guidance in school for free, and they can help you move forward in your path. If you are looking to do, you know, something big, but you just don't know where to go from here, I definitely recommend looking into a coach. Like Hannah has been amazing for me because I knew I wanted to move forward and do more. There's so much going on in my head. I'm like, I want to do pamper parties, I want to do consultations, I want to have a website, I want to do this, I want to do that. But I didn't know where to start. So talking to Hannah and just her giving me the guidance and the support that I needed kind of gave me the confidence to go and follow my dreams and just do it. And if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have started my website. So I'm extremely grateful. And sometimes as well, it's just about, you know, taking one step at a time. Sometimes I get really excited and I like tend to like run before I walk, and I'm like, oh my god, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this. Whereas take your time with these things, you know, make a list of all the things you want to do and focus on one thing at a time. So I focus on my website. Where was I going to start with my website? I started with my blog, and then I just kind of added each step, and I ended up, instead of stressing out and being like, oh my god, I need to get this website sorted, I ended up like really enjoying it. And you know, I'm really proud of it now. I'm like, I created that website from scratch myself. I didn't pay anyone to do it. I did that shit myself. I'm so proud of that, and that really boosted my confidence as well. So, you know, definitely talking to someone and someone pushing you, you know, forward and telling you can do it, because you can do it. You just really need to believe in yourself. Fear is something that you kind of like work up in your head. So I had a fear of public speaking, and I had this kind of built up in my mind ages. It was a scary thing. Couldn't stand up in front of all those people, make a fool out of myself, have them judge me, like, oh my god, she's a terrible makeup artist, what's she doing, can't believe I paid to be here, you know, that kind of thing. Have all these people like looking at you and judging you, when in fact I was well able. You know, makeup is my life and my passion. I'm well able to teach, so God knows what I was thinking. But yeah, it was just that fear, and the more I thought about it, the more I like worked it up with my head, and it was getting worse and worse and worse and worse, and like I didn't think I could ever get over it. You know, I had an amazing opportunity to become a head makeup artist for a brand and travel around Ireland doing master classes, and I was like, nope, no way, couldn't think of anything worse. Whereas now I would actually kill for that opportunity. So yeah, sometimes I think forcing yourself to do something you don't want to do it is, you know, really good for you, because once it becomes an action, and this is what I read in the book, once it becomes an action, it's not fear anymore. And it's so true, because once I did that masterclass, my legs were like jelly. I wanted to run away and like cry my eyes out. It wasn't easy, but I did it, and then it wasn't a fear anymore. And each time now I do it, it becomes easier and easier and easier. And I don't get that sick feeling in my stomach, or that like dreaded fear when I think about, you know, public speaking anymore, because I've conquered it. You know, I'll still be nervous before I go on, and I'll still want to run away, but I've conquered that fear. It's not a fear anymore. So that, when reading that thing in the book, I just thought it was really powerful, because it's so true. You know, fear is only a fear until it becomes an action. Definitely face those fears, you know, you've got this. It's just about believing in yourself and putting that, you know, that foot forward. You know, it is going to be a process, and, you know, I truly believe slow and steady wins the race. Another thing I want to talk about is like comparison, and this was a big thing for me, and still is something that I've like done for years, even subconsciously. It didn't mean to do it, but it just happens. So like, you have a really bad day, and you know, like, you've uploaded a video, no one watched it, no one commented on it, whatever it may be, and then you go on Instagram, whatever, and you see all these people doing really well, and you're like, oh my god, why can't I, you know, have a following like that? Why can't I work with these amazing brands? Why can't I do this? Why can't I do that? And then you're like, oh my god, I suck. I suck. Why do I even bother? No one likes my videos, no one watches my videos, blah, blah, blah. You know yourself. You just beat yourself up. And you're comparing yourself to other people. You're just going to like knock yourself down so much that you'll probably end up either quitting. Although I don't quit because I'm stubborn. But you know, it knocked my confidence back so much that I felt like, you know, I didn't deserve to have followers, I didn't deserve to have views or whatever. I was just never going to do it, never going to be successful. And that's terrible, because why, you know, why don't, like, I deserve it just as much as they do. So why am I so hard on myself? If it was someone else in my situation, like if I was someone else, I would tell that person to cop on and just do it for the pure love and passion, and the followers will come when they'll come. Like, you know, if it was someone else, you talk to them like that, but when it's yourself, you bully yourself, you beat yourself up, and you know, it's such like a poisonous kind of mindset to be in. So I wanted you guys to know that that is normal. No matter who you are, you're going to fall into that you know, mindset of comparison. It doesn't matter who you are, but the most important thing is you know how to get yourself out of it. So for me right now, like, it's still an ongoing battle. I try now to, when I'm feeling that way, when I feel like I'm comparing myself to other people, I'll take a step back, turn off my social media, and just work on my personal development and my mindset. And writing out as well a list of things that you're grateful for in your life. I'm grateful I did this, I accomplished this, I'm amazing at this. You know, don't be afraid to tell yourself, girl, you are amazing at that, because you are, and you deserve it. Instead of comparing, you know, yourself and your journey to these people, look to them for inspiration and motivation. Motivation to work harder on what you're doing and accomplish more, and you know, in your own journey. And also take notes of maybe things that they might be doing that you can incorporate into, you know, your social media journey, or you know, whatever it may be. You know, your career journey, something that you can incorporate in that will improve you as a person. And it's also important to remember as well that social media is used as a highlight reel. It's not real life, it is not reality. You know, it's so easy to look at these amazing Instagram photos, these amazing bodies and tans and scenery and lifestyles, and think that everything is perfect, when in fact it may not be, and we never know what's going on behind closed doors. So just, you know, keep that in your mind as well. when you know you are comparing yourself to these people. You really don't know what's going on in their life, and they're human just like you are. Please feel free to leave a comment below, or you can private message me, or you want me to do, you know, a more in-depth video on a certain topic, please let me know as well. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Do you think I could rock it? I've seen people wear them at like their swimsuits on the beach.